Hi chat, how are we? How are we? I wasn't even planning on doing a stream today, but things have things have happened. I'm not crying. I just had something in my eye, but I almost was earlier. How are you guys? Um, Today is actually my first ever sub stream. Not done that before. What should I play? You know what? Hi Bug, hi Ian, hi Alan, hi Badger. Thank you all for coming out on this wonderful Friday afternoon. I just wanted to do a really quick stream and talk about what's happened in the past 12 hours or so. Um, Most of you probably already know, but I've got a bit of a life update going on. Things are changing, and for the good. Hi, Macan. I don't want to talk about it just yet because the stream's only been up for about 7 minutes, so I don't want to like repeat myself. I might as well just. No, I'm not gonna go back. Thank you, Mecca. Thank you. Don't spoil it. But yeah, I got some good news to share with you all. And it does mean some changes to the usual the usual schedule, the usual cycle. But it's good overall. Need farming uptime? No, if I was farming uptime, I'd go react and then leave my desk like everyone else. That's the current meta, right? Oh, Twitch drama. Um, yeah. So I guess I'll just go into it. I'm not gonna have music for this one because it is a bit of a serious one. Um, but I'm just gonna jump in. Um, so basically, my career has kind of been a bit sporadic. It's been a bit all over the place. I left college in 2018 expecting to work at a local place. I had one interview there, and I was not qualified at all. So I literally got rejected like that afternoon, like a few hours after. So that was rough. Um, in 2019, I was like, you know what, I like Tao Yunat. I'm gonna randomly, just on a whim, send an email to these guys and see if if they need a community manager, a video editor, anything like that. And turns out I was the right person at the right time because they were going through some like drama, controversy stuff. I don't know at the time, and they wanted someone to kind of look after that without it being like a drain on their time, which was already kind of running short. So I joined Pixeltel in 2019. That's August 2019, exactly 3 years ago. I can't remember the exact date, but it's literally like the first week of August, so it's very close to 3 years ago. Oh no, 4 years ago. God. So yeah, I joined Pixeltel in 2019, and then 2020 my contract ended and it wasn't renewed, which is fine. And then shortly after, I joined Cubed, which is an incredible charity event that I've been volunteering for ever since. I love those guys. I owe a lot to them. I'm really excited for this year for various reasons that I won't talk about just yet. Um, I love Cubed, and I'm gonna stay there. Cubed is amazing. Yeah, thank you. Um, there's been some insane differences, and the amount of money they've raised in the last few years has just like skyrocketed. Um, I think it was like 4,000 in 2021, and in 2022 was about 7,000. So this year we're aiming to break 10 grand, and we're definitely on the track to that by the looks of it. But it's an upwards trend. If you have already got your ticket, it's free to get a ticket, but you can upgrade to VIP, VIP Plus, or VIP Ultra, and those get you uh what do they get you? They get you like in-game perks, and the money like proceeds from that goes to charity. So that's cool. So in 2020 I joined Cubed as a volunteer while I looked for work, and in 2021, um, under what was called the Kickstart scheme, which is like a UK government program that helps young people get into jobs. Um, I joined a company called All Maverick, and they were really cool. They are like a YouTuber group. They do like a bit of news, a bit of Twitch streams, a bit of YouTube. Um, well, they're not operational anymore since I left. But back then, they were making YouTube videos and they had editors and they had article people and all sorts. Those were really cool people as well. And I there was some really great talent there. Um, but the contract was only 6 months. The way it worked was the government would pay for the first 6 months, because it's meant to get businesses off the ground. It's meant to get careers off the ground. So the government just steps in and pays for the first 6 months. And then after those 6 months, if you want to hire the person, you have to do it yourself. So if you want to keep them, you have to start paying them yourself. And I was learning a little bit there. I was getting by reasonably comfortable. The DS collection was growing. It was literally minimum wage part time, but I was still kind of scraping through because I'm really good at saving money. And I've kind of had to be. I've adapted big time to saving money any way I can. Um, but yeah, I left in 2022. Hey, Zemnas, thank you for the sub.
Can leave
Welcome
secrets to Mrs. 46els.
Thank you. Yes, this is a secret sub only stream. So yeah, in 2022 I left on Maverick, and they were great. I know that it wasn't really their choice to get rid of me. They said if they could they would have kept me, but they couldn't, which is fine. And so 2022, it was April, so just after the Sonic 2 movie came out. That's how I remembered it. I remember watching the Sonic 2 movie, and then at the time I was like worried, like, am I gonna keep my job? That's how I remember it, which is so stupid. But yeah, wait, sub-only streams are a thing? Yes. Yeah, I don't know if there's any kind of visual indicator, but only subscribers can watch the stream, I believe. Try opening the stream in incognito, it probably won't work. I've never done a sub-only stream. This is my first one, so reason being is because it's it's personal, it's life stuff. Subs and VIPs. Oh yeah, because you're here, Berg. Interesting. Oh yeah, there's a setting. Yeah. I think subs, VIPs, and mods can watch. Very cool. Yeah, so I left on Maverick, and so from I think it was April 2022 to today, I have applied. I checked to 64 jobs. That is close to 64 cover letters. That is me iterating my CV over and over because I'm overthinking, oh my god, is the CV bad? Do I have to change the format of it? Do I have to change the layout of it? Does it need to be a different color? Is the font bad? Is it not good with keywords? 64 jobs I applied to. All in social media, community management, gaming, because I really did believe that was the only thing I was qualified for and the only thing I was confident in. I feel like if I subbed to anything else, if I got a job doing anything else, I wouldn't be as confident. I wouldn't really be able to shine properly, and it would be a bit of a misstep. So yeah, 64 jobs, and the reason being I went with this kind of strategy moving forward is because I believe that you ask someone a question and it'll be no, and eventually, after however many no's it may be, eventually there will be one yes at the very end, and that's the yes I was looking for. And ladies and gentlemen, after 64 no's, or 63 no's, sorry, today I got my yes. So your boy's employed for the first time in a little over a year, and it is my first time being employed full-time ever. This is my first ever full-time job, and it's really well paid. A considerable amount more than it was at Pixeltel, and All Maverick was minimum wage, so it's way more than that. So let's go. It's not quite set in yet. I'm still kind of adjusting to it. It doesn't really feel real yet. I think once I'm meeting people, I'm in the office, and I'm no longer financially unstable. That's when it'll kind of even out and it'll feel real. Because right now I'm still low on cash. I've not had any kind of payment, obviously. So yeah, after 3 years of looking for proper full-time, getting in there, proper work, and being told no 63 times. And to be honest, I wasn't told no 63 times. A lot of it was just no response. I would say about 80% was no response. 20% was, well, no, about 18% was no, and then 2% of that was interviews. I had about 5 interviews. Full disclosure, I had interviews at Power Wash Simulator. That was one of them. Didn't make it, but they did like me, apparently. Another one was, what was it? I've completely forgotten. ExpressVPN. I had an interview for ExpressVPN that felt very corporate, and I was interviewed by someone like on the other side of the world. But that didn't work out. So yeah, I now have a job, which is insane to think about and insane to say. I'm working full time, and it's great. So in terms of the job, I'm not gonna like do what I did with Pixeltel, with All Maverick, and I guess Cubed if you want to count that as a career thing. I'm not gonna put it in the Twitter bio. I'm not gonna talk about it publicly. My work is like a personal thing now. I'm kind of growing up, if you will. To be honest, I don't really need to disclose who it is. It doesn't really make any sense, right? I don't have to, so I won't. So I will say it is a social media agency. Again, I'm not naming where, but I've been to their office, and they are really cool. They are really talented people. They've worked with really big brands around the world. It's not off-brand, but oh my god, I would love to work for off-brand. Literally, off-brand is my dream. Producing like Twitch streams, on like a big scale, like production scale. That would be my dream job, actually. But yeah, no, it's a social media agency. They do social media stuff. They know what it is, and they wanted someone who's like community based, someone who kind of knows what they're doing, gets their hands dirty, and that's me. Looking at the job description, it looked like it was written for me. I wasn't expecting to get it because I shit you not. Let me get a number real quick. Hold on. I need to double check something real quick. Real quick. Hold on. Oh, where was it? Hold on. I'm looking for something I said in like. Okay, so the way I found the job was LinkedIn, and it was one of those things where you type in like a really quick form, you attach your CV, and you just hit send, and it takes like literally 1 minute to apply for the job. And then I guess it's like AI that analyzes your CV and your cover letter, and it picks out keywords, and then those people get forwarded on. According to LinkedIn, there were well over 220 applicants. Now I'm taking that number with a grain of salt, but I don't know how much of a grain of salt I'm taking it by. I'm sure a lot of it is bots. I'm sure a lot of it is just people going click, 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 apply to every single job. But somehow, out of all of that, mine got through. There was one position, and I somehow got it. And it doesn't feel real. LinkedIn numbers are bullocks. Yeah, exactly. That's what you said. I've been thinking about that. Also, hi, George. Speaking of Cubed, look at this guy. He's here. In before Nath got hired at VoiceMod and isn't telling anyone. That'd be funny. No. It's not like... Oh, I don't know how to word it. It's not VoiceMod, I can say that. It's also not Opera GX. Most people who apply are not qualified at all are bots. Yeah, I'd imagine. I've been silent watching in the back. Oh, no worries. Shout out to Cubed again. Where are my notes? I did make notes for this stream. Just a few bullet points. So yeah, it's full time at social media agency. They have a client that is relevant to my work experience, to my interests. I'm not saying who, but you can take your guesses. Actually, have a guess. What kind of company would I run the social media for if you could pick? You're not gonna guess it in a million years. VoiceMod? No, I do have VoiceMod. Technically, I'm using it now because that's how I like route my audio. Linus? I would love to work for Linus. They seem to take their employees really seriously. I have a lot of respect for Linus. Mojang? What, so I get to sit there and do nothing all day? BBC. I did look at their job site ages ago, I think. I might have applied to one of them. Obviously, I didn't get it. But no, it's. I don't think BBC is really relevant to my interests, other than the fact that I'm British, I guess. No, it's not the BBC. Oracle. I have no idea what Oracle does. I've heard of the name. Don't know. Discord, no. All their hires are in like in real life. I'm pretty sure. Oracle makes Java. Oh, so it's them I have to blame. Those fuckers. Soul harvesting? Yeah, okay, you got me. You got me. Nah. So, getting back on track. So, I'm not naming where. A badger. But Tesco. God, I would love to run the socials to a Tesco. That'd be so funny. I do actually wonder how much they get paid to run the socials for Tesco. I would imagine mine is more because there's more strat to it. Um, so I start in 10 days, chat. 10 days. The 21st is my first day. Um, so what does that mean? It means that I have to sleep early because it is literally like a 9 to 5 job. Um, it is permanent, I believe. It's like a proper employee thing. There's employee benefits, there's the whole shebang. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna start sleeping earlier somehow. I'm gonna train my body. Um, and 9 to 5 sucks. Yeah, I know, but you get paid. After 3 years of barely getting paid at all and literally scraping by, I'll take anything. Seriously. Also, yeah, I can work from home. It is work from home 3 out of 5 days a week, so I really can't complain. It's fine. But yeah, it's great. It hasn't really set in, but I've been listening to Sweet Victory from SpongeBob. That was the first thing I went to. I just played that on repeat for a bit and turned my headphones up, and that was kind of how I dealt with it for a bit. Do you think McDonald's will let me work from home? I mean, if you run their socials, technically, probably. You wouldn't need to be in an office for that. Me too, but I work government, so nobody care. I care, Macan. I care about you and your work. But yeah. So this means the stream will be less scuffed, but also less often. The really jank CPU eventually will be replaced. This really gross, grimy mouse that I've had for 3 years, where the rubber is like eroding away, will eventually be replaced. What else do I need to replace in this room? I need to fill up the DS shelf. I'll be able to do that now. Honestly, more than anything, the PC is the first thing. The first thing. I am so glad this PC is on its deathbed now, because it feels like it. Now it actually is. I can finally say goodbye to this little guy. Maybe I'll stream upgrading it or building it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. What else? So it is a 9 to 5, and it is 5 days a week, which means I'm not gonna have any time. I'm gonna be working every single weekday. Which means pause the music because this is quite sad actually. I can't stream as much anymore. Straight up, I'm not gonna be able to stream as much. Um, I mean, let's be honest. Over the last 2 or 3 months, I've barely been streaming anyway, but that's because of my mental health. But now my mental health is already increasing, and I'm not gonna have the time for it. I expect that, especially on the days when I'm traveling into London and then traveling back at 5 o'clock, I'm gonna be exhausted by the time I get home, especially for the first few weeks, I'm sure. Um, so yeah, the stream. I mean, I never had a schedule, but I'm expecting it to be really, really kind of few and far between from now on. I do love streaming, and I do want to carry on doing it, and I'll be able to do more ideas now that I can. For example, let's say I do a Maricot tournament, I can do more than just give away a Polaroid now. I could do like a Fortnite gift card giveaway or some stupid shit like that because I have the budget for it, So that's good. Stream from it while upgrading so we can experience the life draining from it. I was thinking about that. I could, if I get creative with like power, because I need like a monitor on the other side of the room or something. I don't know. I really don't know. It would be very jank. $19 Fortnite card, true. Um. So yeah, stream's gonna be fewer and far between. In terms of 95 degrees, I'll probably be fine. I'm, still running events every now and then. I'd say in the last year or two, the amount of events I've been running have been decreasing, but that's, just because I don't really know what to do. In terms of things I announced in the mashup, I still need to work on Redacted. I still need to work on the Minecraft talent show. And I still need to work on the one other thing that I forgot. The Olympics, of course. I do want to still do those things, and I probably will. In the mashup, I said sometime in August. That didn't happen anymore. Okay, change your plan. It will probably be very, very late summer. It will be called the Summer Games. The Minecraft Olympics. I called them Summer Games, but they probably won't be summer. It'll probably be autumn. But I'll still call it that. Yeah, I don't know. There's no ETA. Don't know when. I've not really made any progress on it since the mashup, just because I've been kind of bogged down by everything IRL. Um, but yeah, things are moving. Things are changing, and not necessarily for the bad. Um, for example, there are some good things. If I do a good stream, I can hire an editor, and then that saves me more time from editing, where I can probably stream. That's a good thing. That's good. I'm playing the song again. I feel like it's very suitable. Do them next summer in line with the 2024 Olympics. I actually could. If I, oh, Jesus, that'd be funny. That would be so funny. That's tempting, but I don't know. Easier said than done, right? Um, Anything else I need to mention about like things that are changing? Streams, I've already said. Probably more few and far between. No, it's 2024 summer. As of right now, it's every 04, 08, 12, 16, 20. Those are like the Olympic years. Because I remember like 2012 was London, 2008 was China, Beijing, 2016 was Rio, 2021 was Tokyo. So it's every four, yeah. Yeah, every 2 years, like they switch over. And so 2022 was winter, which no one seemed to care about, which is kind of sad. But yeah, I did it, boys. I actually thought I'd never do this stream. I literally, the way it happened was so I guess I'll explain the whole situation, how I got here. So I applied on, uh, on LinkedIn. I got an email back saying, "Hey, do you want to schedule an interview?" So I had a really, really, literally like a 10-minute interview with a recruiter. Then I got onto another interview with someone on the team, and then I did another interview where I went to their offices and I presented like a presentation about my social strategy for the people I'd be working with, the brand I'd be working with. What would I do? What can I bring to the table? What are our competitors doing? Stuff like that. Just kind of outlining what I would do, and I guess they liked it because a week and a day later, I got a phone call. I don't know what time it was, like 1, 2 p.m. And I just picked up my phone, accepted the call, and said, "Hey, is that Nathan? It's blank from blank. We'd like to offer you the job, pretty much." And so I was literally like blown. I was speechless for a few seconds. Genuinely, I was speechless. So yeah, I've had so many people tell me just apply to like a normal job, which makes more sense logically. It makes more sense to just apply to like a typical job in the meantime. But I had a feeling that I could make it happen, and eventually it took me so long, but eventually I got there, and the dog days are over. Can't believe it. I had so many people just say work in a supermarket, work in work a basic normal job for a bit. I don't think that would have worked, to be honest, because not only would I have to do that, but I have to do universal credit appointments, cubed, 95 degrees, and also Twitch streams if I feel like it. And that's on top of actually applying to jobs that I want. It wouldn't work. And eventually I was right. I proved them wrong somehow. I never actually thought I'd reach here, but here we are. So that's pretty much it. Overall, I feel like I'm growing up. I feel like it's a new chapter of my life starting. A new era. Um, I've literally been in a position where I've had to kind of scrape by financially every single month. Um, I use a bank called Monzo, and it gives you like a progress bar of like how much you're spending versus the time until the next payday. Um, so imagine it's like the YouTube bar at the bottom. The red line and the grey line. So the grey line would be like the time until the next month, and the red line is like the time you're spending. So let's say this is the grey, this is the red, and they're trying to like catch up. You're like spending more, then you need to slow down. It's just a good visual way to like understand how much I'm spending, and I've been, I mean, obviously doing this for so long has been very mentally draining. Having to scrape by, having to like sell things just to get by. Dig through my storage just in case there's anything worth anything at all. It's not been fun. I've not had a good time with it, and so my mental way of coping is to just stock up on takeaways and sugary snacks. And I mean, that's not great, obviously, especially for my teeth, especially for my own health. But I look at it and I think, you know what? It could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be so much worse. Um, so I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Does it shift? Does it change? I really couldn't tell you. No clue. But things are gonna change, and I imagine by the end of the year, if things go well with this job, which I'm sure they will, I'm gonna be a very different person by the end of it. Um, but yeah, it feels good. It feels great being in this position, and I'm. It feels great. I'm so happy. It's not really set in. I do look very tired. I feel very tired. Um, but yeah, sweet victory, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. It's it's I never thought the day would come, but I got lucky. I got good RNG, and like it got to the point, in fact, where like I didn't talk about it in my Twitter circle because I was scared of jinxing it. I didn't talk about it with my friends because I was scared of jinxing it. I was literally like doing everything in my can for good luck, and it worked. It worked. Good to have growth. Hopefully, all goes well with the new job. Thank you. Congrats on Godspeed on new chapter. Thank you, Alan. Thank you so much, dude. I'm so glad you guys are here to like listen and just talk about it with. If I was doing this, 3 years by myself, on my own, I wouldn't have. I would have given up so long ago. You guys are like the reason why I kept trying and kept trying to innovate and kept trying to build up my CV. For example, I talked about content for a cure in the interview. I talked about, oh yeah, my dad was diagnosed with Parkinson's 5 years ago. And so using all the connections I have through 95 Degrees, through Cube, through Twitter, through Twitch, I did a charity event and we raised £1,060, and they were impressed by that. Stuff like that is like why I got in. And 95 Degrees is why I'm in this career in the first place. I finished high school in 2016, and I was thinking, you know what? I'm going to be a video editor. I like YouTube. I like Adobe Premiere. I'll do video editing. Why not? But then I made 95 Degrees in summer of 2016, and that just took off. And then on a whim, I emailed Pixel Games, and they accepted me. And I was like, wow, really? I'm a community manager now. Okay. And so I kind of I learned a lot while I was there. And ever since, I've just been kind of down this path that I wasn't expecting. And then I joined Cubed because I've always loved Cubed. Even I've known Cubed since the MSC days back in 2016. Do you miss Pixel? That is a tricky question, man. It's been a long time since I've left, and so I don't really remember how it was. In terms of like interacting with people and the day-to-day tasks and working with the team, yes, absolutely, I loved every second of it. With that said, that was part-time, and while I loved the hours, like the hours were perfect for me. It was 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. every day of the week. I felt very taken care of at the company. I literally don't have anything negative to say about them. I I wouldn't go back. Reason being is because, oh god, I don't know. I just don't think it's right. I feel like I can do better than Pixel. I loved every second of it, and if I was paid as well, and I could do full time, and I could help out with like more marketing stuff, and I could do more than just social media and YouTube, then yeah, I would love to go back. But I'm at a stage now where I'm 23. I need to start taking things seriously. I need to kind of grow up, and I need to build up my CV properly with like real serious companies. Where there's a way to level up. Where there's a career path ahead of me. When I was at Pixel, I had no clue that I was about to get laid off, and so July 2020 was like, you're out. Not literally, like that's not how it was at all. It was just I was expecting it to be renewed and it wasn't. So it was very sudden, and so I didn't have any CV that was updated. I didn't have any portfolio. I didn't have anything to go off except, oh yeah, I worked at Pixel's Health for like a year. Um, and that's part of why I joined Qt is because it's to build up my CV and to build up my experience to get more confident. Um, and so I do love Pixeltel. Um, no, I wouldn't go back, especially now. I'm not. I don't want to talk shit, and I'm not trying to talk shit. But like their recent decisions, especially like quitting Twitter just because, I don't know if I can like vibe with that. Obviously, if I was back, I would have to, you know, do their socials for them. It wouldn't be like I'd be locked out of their Twitter. Um, but I don't know. It feels like their recent business decisions have been really weird, and I don't know if I vibe with them. I don't. I like. I still love the people there. Don't get me wrong. I have no beef with any of the people there. They were really great people. They were very creative, very nice, very polite. I've really felt taken care of. Especially my boss, Mac. He was, he took care of me. I feel like I could just message him and be honest about anything, and that's really important when you have a boss, right? But given like the direction the company's headed in, I don't think I would be. It would be somewhere where I think I could reach my full potential. And I don't think I have the right vibe with them anymore. I missed the beginning bit. Where did you end up getting hired? I'm not saying. Yeah, I don't want to say because it's like a real proper like agency. Um, and if it was like a video game that you guys are familiar with, then yeah, I'd love to say. If it was something where I'm a community manager and everything I'm doing is public facing anyway, then yeah, I'd love to talk about it. But this is like a corporate not a corporate entity, but like a proper like big size social agency, and so everything I do is kind of behind the scenes now. um and I can't, it doesn't really make sense. Like it's not even going in my Twitter bio, which is a big deal for me. The first thing I did when I joined Pickletail and Cubed and All Maverick was I changed the Twitter bio, but no, Twitter bio is changed, staying the same as it is. Nintendo, he works at Nintendo. If I worked at Nintendo, first of all, I probably wouldn't be able to be live. They'd probably be like, nope, nope. We saw that stream when you homebrewed a Wii U on stream in 2021. Ain't no way we're hiring you. Second of all, I'd be bouncing off the walls, probably crying, probably like literally yelling and crying if I worked at Nintendo. Uh, nah, I wouldn't. I don't work at Nintendo. That'd be cool though. Pixel Tower is like an ex you get over, happy for memories, but just the realization you need to move on is better. Exactly, Ian, exactly. I had a great time there, but over the last 3 years, things have changed. I've moved in a different direction. They've moved in a different direction, and while that's totally fine, I don't think we could kind of meet in the middle again. Which is fine. It happens. It's sad to think about, but it is what it is. He's working for the BBC. That's not true. It's not the BBC. You won't guess them. It's not like a Giga Titan corporation, but it's a reasonably big brand that some of you might have heard of. I realized I shouldn't have said that because now you guys are gonna guess more. um, but yeah, overall I'm feeling positive. Literally last night in Vent. Let me find this. Hold on. In 95 Degrees' Vent channel, I posted like, let me show you this. I posted at 3:39 because I couldn't sleep last night. Literally last night I was overthinking everything and I felt like shit. I couldn't sleep for hours and I felt awful. So at 3:39 in the morning I turned my phone back on and I posted in the vent channel, Summer 2023 has just not been it for me. The rest of the year has been alright, but ever since May things have just felt so hollow, and that's true. I felt like I didn't have a purpose, like I didn't have a way forward. I didn't really feel like anything was moving in the right direction. And then today that all changed. Yeah, very unexpected, but I'll take it. Putting up Companies House website right now. Yeah, good luck. I don't even know if it would count if I'm on there. It's not Sega. So yeah, I think I've kind of gone through everything. I know I've been all over the place with this. I had very basic, very bullet point notes. But yeah, I'm moving now. I'm leveling up. I'm kind of starting a new chapter, and you guys are here for it. I will not stop streaming. I will not stop hanging out in 95. You guys are ultimately my friend group, and streaming is still, and it always will be, my pride and joy. Something I love doing. A format where I just feel like I can reach my full potential. And I can kind of, push the bar and do new things. As stupid as they are, like literally last night's stream, I feel like I can keep pushing and keep doing new things that other people on Twitch haven't even done yet. So yeah, Nate has a right to privacy too. Yeah, please don't dox me, Jesus Christ, it's really not worth it. And I've tried 3 years to get a job like this. This isn't sub only? Are you sure? Macan tried it. Oh, it's VIPs too, don't worry. Yeah, VIPs count. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So, I've tried. This is 3 years in the making. From August 2020, when I was immediately kind of cut off, up until today. Normal viewers don't see this. No, they see like a subscribe button in front of the player. And the reason being is because there's a non-zero chance that if I did a normal stream, they would watch this. That's literally why. And that's why I've been tweeting on my circle about this. Because they probably check my social. And no, they did, because they asked for my socials in an email. I had to link them the socials from myself and Cubed. So yeah, it's going well. I'm very happy with it. Things are looking good. This is why you sub to all your employees. True, it's a business expense. You can just put it on the company card. No normies allowed. Yeah, exactly. Also thank you all for subscribing and and supporting me through this. Twitch kind of started off as like, oh yeah, it's something I'll do in the meantime, and maybe I'll make some money from it. Back when like the payout cut was $100. Now it's something I just regularly do for fun. I'm still not fully confident in it because I worry about content not being interesting. But you guys stick around. You guys are always here, and you guys keep tabs open, and you sub and you use your Prime, and that's part of why I'm here. That's why I'm still trying, because you guys actually believe in me. So thank you. I am so grateful for all of you guys just being here, being people I can talk to, being people I can reach out to, because this time in 2016, when I hadn't really started streaming and I was trying to fit in with my classmates playing Clash of Clans and they wouldn't really accept me, I was lonely. I was very lonely. I had no friends apart from people like Ian, where I played Minecraft with them on Skype. So yeah, big day, big change, and a new step. Feels good. It feels great. It feels refreshing. It feels good. I'm repeating myself here, chat. And I've actually spent a day editing yesterday's VOD. This video is literally about to drop in 2 minutes. So if you guys want to see it, I'll do a live premiere right now. Alright, you guys can watch it. And that's what I'm going to raid. I'm going to raid my YouTube video. We had trouble saving your video. Shit. Now, let me refresh. I'm a sub and a VIP. I got the double entry. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's already public. It's already come out. Well, there you go, chat. Go watch the video. It's really, really good. Please watch it all the way through. It's only like 6 minutes. It's a banger. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. And that's it. that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for believing. I, I'm. It feels great. I have no words really. I'm gonna treat myself to some ice cream now, I think. Thank you all for believing, and thank you all for sticking around. Not really. I don't know what will change, but I'll keep you guys updated every step of the way. I seriously love all of you guys. I am so grateful, and I owe you guys everything. Believers, let's fucking go. Common HW, go enjoy the ice cream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll be hanging out in 95 as well. Yeah, thank you all for believing. Seriously, you guys have literally like been my only source of strength for so long. Oh, Badger, I just saw the pin. Thank you. But yeah, that's it. I'm ending stream. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Bo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go watch the video. Go like it. Go drop a comment. Go drop it in any Discord servers that have a self promo channel. Fuck it. I don't know. I'll see you guys later on. Have a good one. Bye.